year started just 263 days after Argentina won a historic third World Cup at Lusail in Qatar. It was the 7th of September 2023 when the first qualifier took place ahead of the 2026 finals. It was in the Commonwealth region in South America, in Ciudad de Este to be specific, as Paraguay drew 0-0 with Peru. This is why we love football.
Mexico!
This remembered by these fans for years on end. It's now time to seize the moment for co-host Mexico and South Africa as deja vu sets in for fans of both teams. Never before have two sides faced off. It's just minutes away, and this place is an absolute fever pitch. Fervent fans of this football bonkers nation are believing that this might be their year, but so are those of 47 other countries. It's the hope that gets to us all, isn't it? But that's why we love it. The new World Cup brings tweaked laws of the game, added scope for VAR, new players ready to make a name for themselves, 4 teams making their debuts, stunning new kits and a new look to pre-match formalities as well. Some things, though, will never change. That's why we start with the national anthems, beginning with South Africa.
Please rise if you're able for the playing of the national anthem of South Africa.
Quien pueda, que se ponga de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Sudáfrica.
The national anthem of Mexico.
Quien pueda, que se quede de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de México.
Eliminado. Hiyo mimi naiona ila nataka kuonyesha tunaonekana watu wako na gongo bani sasa hivi. Wow. Wajunga na Afrika yenyewe kushabikia Messi.
Sure. Wow.
You know,
Guys.
they need business.
But they've got some vibe. I don't know about you guys.
Amazing.
They need business.
I think the moment alone itself.
Yo.
Okay, our swag.
Okay.
Hi.
We're ready.
This is sick.
Come on, boys.
We're ready. Came with trip, guys. I'm happy. We went to
Guys,
Mexico.
let's be
We're
honest.
starting out.
Yeah, but also the aesthetics. I think it's exceeding our expectations.
Definitely.
Because of everything that was
Absolutely.
surrounding. You look at the setup. You look at everything that's been from the opening ceremony
Yeah.
to this, guys.
Massive.
All we need is good football.
Yeah.
Good football. Let's go, boys.
Come on, boys!
Vamos! Come on, boys! Come on, boys!
Go!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yo.
Oh,
I wish I could.
We've made it.
Can anyone play that song? Bafana!
Bafana.
Let's go, Bafana! It has been my.
You know, I'm thinking. Now that we've seen this, I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can catch the other ones. Maybe if I don't catch it live, the other opening ceremonies. But I'm thinking Mexico might have the best.
Yeah.
Showing out of the other two countries.
I think
Well, they've
also,
set the bar
true.
high.
also culturally,
Yes.
it's a very rich
Sorry.
nation in culture.
Yeah.
And I think you could see that musically.
Or the earpiece.
You could see that with the fashion. You could see with everything that they showed. That will be quite difficult to top for sure.
Our first picture.
That actually looks nice, eh? The kids. Bafana. That's
Yo, look at that! Take that and frame it, okay?
Bafana.
Let's go, Bafana! Let's go, Bafana!
Who's gonna say the player's
Let's
name?
go, Bafana! Let's go, Bafana! Let's go, Bafana!
Hey, Bogazi.
Hey, Bogart!
Aya.
Bogazi.
Oh.
Let's go, Bafana!
Yeah, man.
Yo, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed something. I just picked it up there when the guys were taking their photo. You know, everybody has their own brand deals and whatever, but everybody's matching boots.
Pink.
Like, yeah.
The only one with blue. Everything is that's so beautiful. Pink.
Yo,
Guys, this is it.
you gotta keep this away from me. I'm gonna eat it.
Why? Why?
I love this.
What is that?
Yeah, only one.
What are they throwing?
You see, even one's Nike and one's Adidas, but it's
Yeah.
pink.
It's pink.
The gents decided to be
Yo.
in unison.
It's confetti, maybe.
Confetti.
Oh, check. Now, let's go through it
That's
again.
cool.
Very nice.
Oh, so the legend is not starting. Ochoa.
No.
Wazangu wameshuka.
He's there if needs be.
Bokazi is definitely scoring now. Top wins.
Cracker. Cracker. All right.
There. Okay. Cracking.
Oh. Bogazi is going to be famous today for locking down Raul Jimenez. Well, he's already famous,
Yeah.
but on a bigger stage. Oh, Bafana lineup. There we go.
The block in my
I love this.
view.
What do you need?
I don't know where I left my water.
Your water.
That's it.
Is that mine?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Yeah.
I just, sorry. I'm
Buena!
Those
What did
these
you
things
go,
are
gents.
back
Let's go, gents. Let's
quality,
go,
eh?
gents.
Bokazi, Sibisia, and Ocon.
Yeah.
True.
That's solid.
Hearing.
Yes. And look at that
See
bench,
what I mean?
eh?
So these guys are going to join in.
But
It's so solid.
I'm so I have to take these off, guys.
Yeah, that was.
Like I want to see this.
Oh, what a moment,
We're
guys.
already on the edge of it.
Edge! I was about to say, I'm like, edge! Favor us. The soccer gods are going to favor us. The soccer gods are going to favor us. We're doing this.
Amen.
Guys, let's put it in. Let's put it in. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Ron, let's bring it in.
I want to document this. Hold on, guys. I was
Let's bring it in, let's
take
bring
a
it in.
photo, But
Yeah.
video.
Let's bring it in. 1, 2, 3, Bafana. On 3. 1, 2, 3, Bafana! Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I feel like that's going to be a new theme song, eh?
Let's go, Bafana.
But I mean, it is very catchy.
Come on.
Starting
Let me
lineup.
pose.
Moments is here.
go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's
It's
go, boys.
happening.
Let's go, boys.
Incredible.
You know, when you get into that moment, we're like, this is it, boys. We've made it this far. We didn't just go this far for nothing.
Oh, my goosebumps. I know. Like, my blood is rushing right now.
We're winning this.
No, this is.
Make the first pass.
You need to get past
Win the first
few
tackle.
minutes.
Yeah.
The nerves will be gone. And we'll be good.
Yeah.
Get the first chance.
Come on,
First
guys.
tackle.
I can't believe this is so iconic. We are literally
Guys.
at the World Cup.
Game
History
one of
repeating
104.
itself.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I think I got everybody. Guys,
8,
I'm not counting.
6, 5, 4. I go.
Yo, what?
And so it begins. Let's go.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 Mexico up against South Africa. Satellite. Ancho Verasia Badere. Oh, you must say the Venom and Palakashin Robum Kichmokan Gemamba. How much of the Tabas Mankelagatem? A Samba, the Sassamu got the Sunani, and Sipagatilento, Alpha Eric Lira, also letting up again Usagum we have found Page Israel Reyes. Yakasha Page Mexico, Pagamufa, Vasquez, we are social picking up a pumping, Yenanga Vasquez, we have found a Pagana this one, and goes against Estimana, Yenanga Juliana Aquinones. Goes against Simanga, Juliana Aquinones. Caragelo, Osalaga, as well as Colombia, Wakaraga is Katia City, La Pagas, as Mexico, Utesugapom, Wabetalaga Paga citizenship, yes, Mexico, as a Mobile Paga in Toronto, a Ning, now get a Pagamat and Bossas La Mexico, as a Niga Paga citizenship, Kurmana Wenche, una 22 caps. La Paga Eswene, La Mexico, Cantige Ushai Paga 2 goals, La Paga Eswene, La Mexico, Cesar Montes. Assolutamente paga in cursa per la paga buona e now la paga Mexico Alvarez. Anche per la paga Alvarez, riesco la paga Jerry Rams, cercano la paga Jerry Rams, ci cercano la paga con suo Mutiao, attivi VIP nel chef Fanamanto e un po' la paga in South Africa, Samia Musa, Ronan Williams. Sembra la paga in South Africa, ma fa la paga in Urca, Yaya Chole, e ci cercano Calo, io sono una paga in Urca. Per la paga Abayoge Bafana Bafana, con il suo Mutiao. Itaga pagando taga nge fala eso nga sheni South Africa enginde sikambukeli ibuyo la paga Mexico yonke ngempela bhekile ukuthi ke nakanjani kumele ke inqobe njoba ke be host nation ake ngutshele lapho ukuthi ke Uruguay ikiya host lapha kulomncintiswano la owaqala khona ngaye lapha ke unyaka 1930 for the first time sibona lapha ke amazwe okuthi ke ayi10 aqhanga lapha ke ezweni aqhanga lapha ke buyo ke icontinent yalapha ke eAfrica okokuqala nga njengoba lapha ke Javier Aguirre okuyena lapha komqeqeshi wezwe lase Mexico, the first African country elathola lapha ke isimemo lokuthi ke liyodlala indebe yomhlaba kwakuyo lapha ke Egypt ngaye lapha ke unyaka ka 1930 dlale kabi Aubrey Modiba othuna phembe ke ngakhatha sengimadoda ikhona iVAR akupheka nje ke shela ngako shulunkane kancane Roberto Alvarez uya ke othe wadlaswa kabi insizwe lapha ke eSalamanca khona lapha ke ezweni lase Mexico. Free kick esendaweni engozi eyeqembu lawo lapha ke eMexico.
Foul ile inagonga kuelekezwa katika lango la Afrika Kusini, dakika ya 3 tu Mexico anapata foul ile pale. Yuko Alvaro outside right.
Hali ya kawaida kabisa, wanasema ndio kwanza dakika ya 3 mnapata mpira kama ule, weka pale ndani, watu wagombanie, wape watu nafasi ya kushambulia mpira ndani ya penalty box. Ndio mara nyingi mchezaji anataka kuonekana shujaa kwa taifa lake, kufunga goli la kwanza katika fainali za kombe la dunia, lakini wape watu pale nafasi. Kuna Raul Jimenez ambaye ni mzuri sana katika mipira ya vichwa.
Kwenda kurusha Reyes fullback right yule. Alvaro sasa.
Surely you got to stop saving chance for them to come up from Gustavo Dea, but the shot! Ronwell Williams got Sevama. Asim Parian come out. For corner. The first ginger from Mexico. And from the star man, Raul Jimenez, the man from Fulham. Samakarat shot where Ronway Williams to be hole. Next opportunity for Mexico to get the lead here. And that corner they go still get. Inside the box, Williams, you punch and throw away. See Mexico, they try to want to push the ball inside the 60-yard box. Another header went off too clear. And so South Africa now, they kitty, they kata. One clear ball come out, but Mexico, they press their neck. But opportunity now go there for the Bafana Bafana to run them straight on the counter. Reynas may find a pass, and chance now there for them to do 1 or 2 here. With the pass back at Reynas, who went so well from Lyle Foster. Said a Bonley man. I've been trying to give that pass to his teammate, but no work. As we see again, that will get shorter. From the 35-year-old Raul Jimenez. Ogbonna fairly nice with that shot. Ask the odds. Ronway Williams, no viola. Yes, Parian come out for corner. Yes, to come well now for Israel Reyes. Now they play with CF America. Send a long ball across, and chance now still there for Galado to still give another pass inside for his teammate, but no work. South Africa don't Ayash ball back. They will try now to play their own JJ passes. See whether they will fit connect 1-2. You know they walk. He not just they walk for Bafana. And this time the man Ikram Reynas and in the feet control passer. Sonch, that's one.
Esta é uma saída lá Volpiana agora, saída a 3. Com o recuo do jogador mais atrasado da linha de meio campo. Curiosamente foi o mexicano Ricardo Lavolpe que deu nome a esta saída a 3, permitindo que os laterais possam subir e pressionar a marcação dos laterais contrários. Muitas vezes é conseguida, outras vezes nem tanto. Lá vai Jesus Galhardo. Ele é lateral direito, mas em luta direta com o Luís Mudal. Muito bem agora o veterano dos Sundowns. Aí está ele, 31 anos. Creio que a bola terá tocado em último lugar no número 20 da África do Sul, mas o árbitro a dizer que é pontapé de baliza e, portanto, a decisão está tomada. Sampaio, escrito na camisola do árbitro da partida. Wilton Sampaio. É um dos 2 árbitros brasileiros presentes nesta edição do Mundial 2026. E agora, atenção, o árbitro fará uma contagem em relação ao pontapé de baliza.
Africa World Cup hoping on Fatsum Tim Takatolabune, Camera Kalagan 1998, 2002 Korea Japan, 98 France, 2010 Africa World Cup, Iliona Muelambeiti, Ituna Lena Mutim Takatolabune, Camona Aka Mexico. Deduti grupo Yamona, Yakau Timu Group C, in Nigeria, Benin, Lesotho, Leona Kabane, Rwanda, Yam Africa Rahapa Hanke, Antikatikum Temke, and about Taru, Fatano, Lesotho. Olha como se osakwa, muna sipakasto, arkibatan trade. Team Africa World Cup icon fate, muna tlasebe tajwa. Tula fela jol kaman muneno, non rapide Jesus Gallardo. Una kaman Jesus Gallardo. Impas capita ma batlante, pasebile balte chojane, baju di barrati balatedi, ba el 3, sto passa Mexico. Ama kama utumari khemina arkibatan trade munari, ena gudare arkibatan trade. Harilo, bakal fas kamra. Simon Rockman Williams, Matamile for Africa Mura, Kalima Kosamari, Kufan and Babeno Monde, Askibata Talito.
I believe that was a corner kick, and that would have been a
Capi realizzati e stagione che passa a Mexico, forse anche Africa Mura Camrao. Possesso anche Africa World Cup Camera. Davanti a Pili Cavani Mexico. Julian Quiquinos che la Atalanta. Wanancho wanka wana posento in Africa Borwa. Unarki wana ki ngamota kaniti. Posento ngamroka mani kena si chole. Aisa bona kidibika taba khete yataba. William Sarri ki wana ki ngamutabla kashibo wana kasoka kwa. Yatra fika kresente koko se di pista bolo pista te pewe. Impadi Chile. Akutal tona ante li farajoa. One Mexico not Africa Borwa. Arbon, naib Africa with Hotel Paparita Gerbonete. Gaboro Kaman in Peña Bala. Hanga Kaman Kena Kamanka Kurtman. Munaboro Potagam Rao. Arbono to come to think check. Munamuna Sul come to think. Pama Flako top side. Sheva Kaman Hari Sampiao no come to think. Salapilim comes to make him Temote. Osakanya Lekaniti.
You have to. That's glass half full.
It's just
It's a very so you know what? I also just think when they came to play with us, we scored first. So it's just
just
kind of
fair,
like,
you know.
Yeah, we also do the same thing.
That's very kind.
That's the worst start.
To let that happen.
But apart from that, guys, I mean, I think, again, it still doesn't take away the mood. It still doesn't take away. This is the best part of it. It is the social corner, and obviously, if you're not streaming on our social platforms, you know where you're gonna catch the game.
Yeah.
On your World of Champions, you know all the channels, all the games, 104, they're gonna be live.
Yeah.
So you better not miss that. Throughout the entire tournament.
Everything else can wait. Sleep can wait.
Yes, and we'll equalize. So if you want to catch the banter, the football insights, apart from the commentary, you know, you come back to the social corner on our socials. We're going to be here.
We'll be.
And don't forget the hashtag. What's going to Hashtag SS Football. Like
yes,
yeah,
of course.
Rabalak. Asbalandeni, guys. Let's go. Let's have one.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know we're going to get the 2-1.
Let's go, Bafana.
You know when someone's depressed when they
Bafana.
He's eating his feelings already.
What are you having there?
He's eating his feelings. No.
It's too early.
It's fine.
We just need to shake the nerves off because
we do.
Struggling to keep the ball.
And it's such a huge occasion.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's the worst thing that can happen is to concede.
Yeah.
But we always do better under pressure as well, you know. I think that's where now we're going to come out of the blocks, and yes, it's the worst possible start.
Let's go, Bafana.
Come on,
it's not the worst.
Come on.
It could have been worse. Remember the...
Your own end. Mexico feast off that. If you're going to make them score the hard way. That was much too easy.
Hugo Broos, the head coach, has been in charge for 5 years. He will retire after this championship. And I think it's fair to say, Landon, his South African side, Bafana Bafana, as they're known, they've not settled yet. Just have to watch the counters, Mexico, but a great start for them. And don't forget the US opens its World Cup facing off against Paraguay tomorrow on Fox. Our coverage starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, that's 3 p.m. Pacific. And I would imagine, and you'd hope, that the nation will be glued to that.
Absolutely, we will.
John Strong and Stuart Holden on the call for that US match.
I also think it's not too early to say, Ian, South Africa have to be careful here. If you lose the game 1-0, you lose by a goal. It doesn't kill your hopes for the rest of the tournament, but you lose by 3, 4, 5. That can put you in a big hole, as goal differential could be a deciding factor as to which teams go through.
Another set piece to defend for the South Africans here. And Jimenez was up for that one as well. Couldn't quite get over it to direct his header forwards. He is useful in the air for sure. Gianni Infantino, president of FIFA, watching on the left-hand side after all the showpiece of the opening ceremony. I think there's a bit of the smoke from that still lingering, isn't it, out there?
It might be smog, I don't know.
Good link-up play down that side by Gallardo and Quiñones. Gutierrez is looking to latch onto this one. He scored a very good goal in one of the build-up games from long range. No surprise to see him make the starting lineup. South Africa get some kind of attacking move going. Mudau failing to control that. They've struggled in the build-up to this game, lost and drew with Panama at home, and then drew 0-0 with Nicaragua as well, and then a 1-1 draw behind closed doors with Jamaica, where the coach wasn't really very amused with the way they played there. So I think they've come into this with confidence not that high, and he's showing.
As we see a foul here against Fidalgo, and you know, part of the challenge, Ian, is they've broken Mexico a few times as Mexico's come to press, but then they want to go fast and try to hit the killer pass. What they need is to get into Mexico's end, have some of the ball. There's a replay of the goal by Quiñones.
That's the referee's view of it, by the way, the ref cam. This is a high-tech World Cup, you know. There are even avatars of the players generated by AI.
I never had that.
Yeah. I think South Africa needed to get through the first 20 minutes playing away from home in an atmosphere like this with a team of players who've never played in the World Cup before, none of them, but they conceded early, and really they did press the self-destruct button a bit with that goal.
Yeah, and Ian, across the world for the history of time, you say don't give them anything early. Let's make them earn it, and South Africa unfortunately gave Mexico a goal, and now they've got an uphill battle.
Here's Mokoena. Usually plays every minute in that midfield, a key player for them. He hasn't been able to get into it yet. Now Modiba. And the cross is easily cut out. And there's the first yellow card of this World Cup, and there can't really be too many complaints about it. It's Mokoena who gets the yellow card.
Yeah, Mexico do a good job playing out of pressure, and Fidalgo, good first touch, slides by Mokoena. It's absolutely a yellow card.
South Africa nearly cost themselves qualification. They were deducted 3 points for playing Mokoena when he was supposed to be banned against Lesotho. That got turned into a 3-0 defeat, but they made it to this World Cup anyway by the skin of their teeth on the last day. Modiba. And Empel Sadi plays for Chicago Fire, and will be playing in the All-Star game. Mokoena.
And again, that's what I was talking about, Ian. They do a good job to break the initial line of pressure. You don't have to go fast. Get in Mexico's end, make them defend a little bit, and you can rest a little bit when you have the ball. It's just a little immaturity from South Africa.
I think they've started off with what you might call a sort of football equivalent of the yips that you get in golf.
Well, you can't blame them, right? I mean, you come into this environment, you play in the opening match of the World Cup. Mexico, by the way, are a very good team. It's not easy, but they're not making it any easier on themselves.
South Korea and Czechia also in this group. They play in Guadalajara tonight with coverage starting at 9 o'clock Eastern on Fox Sports 1. Czechia, who had to come through the playoffs to make it battle-hardened by that. Jackie Oatley and Warren Barton will be calling that match for you. It's going to be quite busy the next 5.5 weeks. There are quite a lot of games to be played. 72 in the group phase alone. 12 groups, top 2 go through, and the 8 best third places. Reyes to approval from the big Azteca crowd. They've been delighted with this Mexican start. Quiñones looking nice and sharp, fancying his chances. He's got a stack of goals in Saudi Arabia. Confidence high.
Well, the first touch is excellent, but he should have slid in Fidalgo there, who was running alongside that South African back line. Can't blame him for being a little selfish there after the first goal, but that could have been a big chance for Mexico.
There's Memo Ochoa waiting to take part on what would be his 6th World Cup. That would also be true of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo at this World Cup. But Ochoa in the past has been quite brilliant for Mexico on many occasions. He's 40 years old now, though. Mudau. Ocon. South Africa just trying to plot a pathway into this game somehow, and that's better from them. Mudau coming inside this time.
It was excellent again by South Africa to break pressure, but again the link-up play after that got their lines crossed, and Mudau forced a foul there to stop the play.
With the heat and humidity expected, one of the new things at this World Cup will be a hydration break, and that will be coming up quite shortly. Quiñones again, getting the better of Sotoli again. Jimenez with the little layoff. Mexico with a nice rhythm about their work. Alvarado loves to cut in onto his left foot all the time. The officials are trying to make this World Cup one where the dark arts are pounced upon, the ball is in play more often. All that's to be applauded. Let's see how it plays out. You see the idea of that ball towards Reyners, and Rangel made a bit of a mess of it. Reyners plays it back into the middle. That could have been something for South Africa. They're claiming a handball. Only Reyners is really, mind you. Here's Mokwena. Gutierrez, the latest to find his way into the book. incidentally, second yellow cards will go to VAR to just check that the decision was spot on, so that somebody isn't sent off mistakenly. That's a new thing as well. There's a lot to keep tabs of here.
Yeah, nervy moment from Rangel there too.
Yeah, wasn't it?
It's like the ball just got away from him. Now, first opportunity really for South Africa to attack. Can they make the most of these opportunities that should be few and far between today?
Need the right delivery here. And one thing the refereeing community at this World Cup do not want is any of the ugly skirmishing, which is somewhat marred football around the world in more recent times. Could have been better, the free kick, in truth. And I think it's time now for the hydration break. And this hydration break is powered by Powerade. And going into that break, Mexico feeling very happy with that goal scored by Julian Quiñones. They lead by a goal to nil as the players take their refreshment.
So on this first one, I'll knock you talk?
Yes. Hi. I'm your neighbor.
We're having a watch party.
Would you like to come?
Sounds like fun. Yeah. Hey, Alex. What's up?
Hello, welcome. Come on in, guys.
Unlimited home internet that keeps everyone connected. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Play for the Ultras. Saved by the Bellboy.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
What does it take to be the greatest of all time? Here's to the greatest of all time.
Here goes. 2, 3.
Yeah.
Like,
you guys ever watch
Modiba must move here. Yes.
You know what the captain.
I think these keepers want to give us something. Hey, sorry.
Infiltrate the field. That's what Hugo Broos probably saying to them. Guys, just find the gaps, go and take the shots. Because we're getting like almost there, and then the final thing is just not coming together. The goal, I don't even want to. It's not that they're that great. They just put us under a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
And also tournament nerves, and we're playing them in their
Yeah.
Those are the normal kind of things that could be. But the way we're playing and the longer the game is going on, we're looking better.
Yeah. Let it drag.
If we kind of figure it out and gain our momentum, and like I'm saying, if we don't get enough shots off with this formation, maybe then
Make a change.
So we change. Now we throw an extra player up front. But
I still feel like the goalkeeper is going to give us something. We saw the mistake before the first quarter.
We must put pressure.
And we just have to,
return the favor, basically.
So Tole's out, guys. Tole's gone.
No.
Tole's gone, guys. I think you need to prepare. Yeah, another.
Because the thing is, the mistake, you mentioned the pressure on him to lose the ball, but it was a heavy touch. He had space. Rodman played him a ball in space. He had the chance to
pressure.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
but he did the same thing now.
Same thing, and he turned into the player
into
again.
pressure. And I think
That's where we need to
a lot of people now would be saying, perhaps start Mbata. Okay, obviously you've already made your decision in starting Yaya, but in this situation, do you save him? Because it's tournament football, you can see already that his mind is out.
Give him a chance to fix it.
Oh, no.
This is a
No.
indeed for them.
No plan works in
Get out of there.
the altitude of Mexico City. And as Landon was telling you, South Africa have been training even higher than that at Pachuca. And of course, a lot of their players are from Johannesburg, which is pretty high itself. So the altitude factor maybe not quite as big as it often is with the Mexicans. Looking for the quick break. Fidalgo did some good work in the build-up there. Quinones with the layback. Here he is again, had a bright first half, crowned by that goal. I think Mexico have just got to be careful of a careless moment at the back, haven't they?
Yeah, it feels comfortable right now for Mexico, but I've seen it many times and been involved in many games, especially in World Cups, where one lapse of concentration and this game is 1-1.
Gallardo inside to Quinones. Oh, that's nice work. Gutierrez here. Got an angle for the shot. It was good work. An important block by Sitole. Bright from Mexico, who in the past have often flattered to deceive at World Cups. 7 times in a row they went out in the round of 16 and were out at the group stage last time. A little bit unluckily because they got 4 points. Alvarado. Nicely worked. And then Reyes with the cross, which is too near to Ronwen Williams. Williams, who was on Tottenham Hotspur's books as a kid, made his career elsewhere, and one of the many Mamelodi Sundown players in this squad. Vasquez with the header. Now Lira. If Mexico top this group, they could, in theory, stay in Mexico City or in Mexico itself right the way through to the quarterfinals. If everything went to form, they might play England here in the round of 16. But I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Quite a lot ahead of ourselves. It's Montes. Mexican players like to give themselves nicknames, or the fans do. Montes is El Cachorro, the puppy. Don't ask me to explain. The other players could probably tell you. You didn't have a nickname, did you, Landon?
Oh, I had a lot, but not appropriate for TV.
Not for broadcast.
No. Especially from the Mexican fans and players.
Well, you were getting a very, considering all the goals you scored against Mexico, you were getting a very warm reception from the fans around here. Maybe they forgot.
I appreciated it.
Here's Modiba here with a good-looking opportunity and not really taken to get a good cross. And he's claiming there was a handball there.
I think he was offside as well. It looks like the linesman put his flag up. Yeah, just off. They've caught the Mexican fullbacks a couple times on either side with that kind of run, checking two and then taking off behind. So Mexico do need to be a little careful as they're pressing and trying to get a lot of pressure on the ball. That ball in behind can be dangerous.
This opening game, a repeat of the 2010 opener, played at Soccer City in Soweto, where South Africa went ahead with a quite brilliant goal from Safiwe Shabalala, who was the son of a Soweto taxi driver. Rafa Marquez equalized for Mexico after 79 minutes. Marquez, who's tipped to become the next coach after Aguirre. Careless from the Mexicans that time. Here's Moquena. Bokazi, who scored a brilliant volleyed goal in one of the build-up matches against Panama to no avail. Slipping the right ball through. Lyle Foster here. And it's not his first errant pass of the first half. And I think we're past the stage fright stage now, aren't we? Rudy Voller there, a German striker among others.
Ian, there have been some really good moments from South Africa, but their body language actually after the mistakes is really bad. They look like a team that's been struggling of late.
What can South Africa come up with this time? Here's Alvarado. And he asked a bit too much of Reyes, really. Good quick feet from Alvarado. Gutierrez to play it inside. Fidalgo. And then Quinones, he thought of the shot. Gallardo across the face to goal. Big interception that from Williams. Otherwise, that could have easily been two.
And Williams did really well, but I thought Gallardo was going to hit this first time. You see Jimenez behind the back line. And actually would have liked to seen one of the Mexican players run across the near post. Made it a little too easy for Williams.
You just get the feeling as this goes on, don't you, that the Mexicans might just need the comfort blanket of a second goal. Tonight, by the way, the premiere of the FIFA World Cup 2026 After Hours show with James Corden on Fox at midnight local time. Lira does a good job at the base of that Mexican midfield. Here he is on the ball again. Give me it. Let me keep the ball in Mexican possession.
He's better in when he's a line higher like he is right now. Let the three center backs and the wing backs build, and then he can receive it in here and face forward. If he has to turn back, he does, but he's better when he's a line higher, so they get another number into the attack.
All the way back to Rangel in the end, hoping that Jimenez could do something with that one, but Ocon beats him in the air. Ocon is one of the few European-based players with South Africa, plays in the second tier in Germany with Hanover. Mudau. Mbokazi. The good-looking ball in, and that could have resulted in something with Lyle Foster there.
It's a little too easy if you're the Mexican back line. Foster just sneaking in between the two center backs. There's that dive down by Williams to his left. Again, a runner across the near post freezes Williams there and doesn't allow him to guess and get down so easily.
First time, by the way, that South Africa have failed to have a shot in the opening half an hour of a World Cup game. They've still got time to do something about this scoreline. be a bit hit and miss on that right-hand side, but the coach likes him. Fidalgo plays in Spain for Real Betis. Some of the build-up just a little laboured from Mexico, and the press and the challenge on Lira means that possession is turned over. He wants a free kick for that. He's not getting it. Or is he?
Yeah, I think he is. The referee's he's blown the whistle late quite a few times here. This is really a needless challenge from South Africa. They had Lira under pressure after a poor first touch and could have got possession back.
It's Satoli, isn't it, with the challenge? He does rather clatter into him. It did look a free kick. You're right, Landon. Sun's come out. It's quite a cloudy, rainy morning when we arrived. And as Landon was telling you, it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and the place was absolutely packed with kickoff, what, 6, 7 hours away. Traffic jams. Kingless from Mexico, Lira with the left. Here he is again. Gutierrez plays it wide. Have not quite built on that good start, have they?
No, you know what's happened a bit too, Ian, is the field is drying out, but as the sun comes out, it gets harder and harder to play faster. So it feels like the ball's been stuck a few times under players' feet or not traveling as fast. And that actually hurts the Mexican team.
Well, this used to be a terrible surface in days of old, the Azteca. The one that Brazil won the World Cup in 1970 with Pelé and Tostão, Gias and Jairzinho, Rivellino and the rest. Pretty bumpy. But what a performance they produced on it. Again, the attack ends in a cul-de-sac. Coming up, the Visa half-time show on Fox.
Check.
Alvarado. Lira to spread the play. Mudau's header, not that convincing. And here's Jimenez! Oh, another great save to deny him his first ever World Cup goal by the goalkeeper, Ronwen Williams. He's done that twice in this first half to deny Jimenez.
And this is so difficult for a goalkeeper because if Jimenez does redirect it, you've got to be ready to dive to your right. But you've also got to predict that he doesn't touch it and be ready to dive left. And Williams does both very well.
That might have been a tight call for offside had it gone in. But of course, Williams wasn't to know that. Brilliant work from the long-time number one. Now then, Quiñones again. Had a shot, said the crowd. He does. It's blocked. He's come back out. And laid off again. Quiñones off the post. This time, that close to 2-0. And he has been the big thorn in South Africa's side in this first half. Julian Quiñones.
Well, I was just about to say how good he's been. Turns inside, gets the initial shot. The layoff here, you thought it was going to hit the back of the net. You see from the referee cam here, just off the woodwork. And South Africa dodge a bullet.
Quiñones got 33 goals in 31 matches for Al Qadisiyah in Saudi Arabia. As I say, he was top goal scorer in the league with a hat-trick on the last day. And you've seen the kind of threat he can provide for Mexico here.
Every meaningful threat so far has come through him.
Reina's here. Ball just given away a little too easily in a forward area by South Africa as they do try to build. Fidalgo to pick it up in the middle of the pitch. Away by Mbokazi. Reyners. Mudau is wide, the right back. He will get the corner late on in the half. It would be just like football if after the half we've had and the near misses for Mexico apart from the goal, if South Africa were to come up with an equaliser, that's a tale as old as time.
So true.
Back to Mokoena here. Cross is not a bad, but it's well defended by Mexico. A long-range effort from Mbokazi can hit them, but that was on the optimistic side from what? Best part of 40 yards. Seven times Mexico have featured in the opening game of the World Cup. They've never won any of them. They're definitely on course at the moment to change that. In fact, they were in the very first World Cup match ever played back in 1930, losing 4-1 to France.
You called that game, didn't you?
Yeah. I was already 50 then. It's Quinones getting behind. It's just a question, I think, of what Hugo Broos can say or do at half-time to maybe get South Africa into this game a bit more.
I'm actually quite curious, Ian, because, again, this World Cup is different, and we're going to hear this over and over. The 8 best third-place teams will advance to the knockout stage. So if you're South Africa, you don't have to go crazy trying to get a point out of the game. Of course, you want it. But it's much better losing 1 than 2 or 3 or 4-0. That could knock your hopes out right away. So I'll be curious how aggressive they are in trying to get that second goal. And we'll see that throughout the first round.
I mean, nobody wants to lose the first game of the World Cup. It usually spells trouble. Didn't for Argentina 4 years ago, of course, when they lost to Saudi Arabia and ended up walking away with the trophy. There's exceptions to every rule. Playing 4 minutes of added time at the end of the half. Jimenez with the layoff. Now Gallardo thought about the shot, does, and didn't get hold of it. It was blocked anyway on the way through. Gallardo winning his 123rd cap today.
I'm also curious, Ian, if the Mexican fans are going to be content at 1-0. You hear a little bit of whistling when South Africa has the ball. They're certainly going to encourage their team to press and try to get the second and third.
Modiba taking on Alvarado, who tracked back to help his defense here. Goal kick is the decision. South Africa look a bit cheesed off about it, but I think it's right, isn't it? Let's look.
No.
Nice.
I think we're even now, because there was one that should have gone Mexico's way earlier.
Yeah. So they don't correct them if it's a defensive
right, I'm not
corner.
sure.
That's a bit. Yeah.
Not sure why they did that.
Just attacking corners that can be wiped out, as it were, if it wasn't a corner in the first place. Done some good work, hasn't he, Raul Jimenez?
Yeah, there's so much.
Himself a bit unlucky not to be on the score sheet.
Yeah, also there's so much value in a striker like that, Ian, because yes, he does all the scoring, but if South Africa press, as it comes to his feet here, Mexico have an outlet. And he's really good at holding the ball and getting out of pressure. Here we go again.
Piece of play again here. Well, Alvarado.
Well, Gutierrez, I think
Gutierrez has come inside, yeah.
Quinones again. It's just been so good, and you needed a little bit of composure. There are a number of things you could have done there. Drag it to your left, open your foot, and curl it inside the right post. Roll it across to Raul Jimenez. But the one thing you can't do is let South Africa off the hook like that, and he knows it. Aguirre's not happy with that.
Yeah, he's seen it all in a very long coaching career. An amiable, unflashy coach who's definitely had Mexico moving the right way in more recent times. They've won 3 of the last 4 CONCACAF trophies available to them. And that after a rough spell where USA were having the upper hand. And that is half-time. 1 goal and other chances too, in truth, for South Africa. But the star of the half was Julian.
Perhaps right now with momentum and everything, you can leave a CBC there, play with Mbogazi, because it's already on the right hand side.
And it's more of a sacrifice getting one of them off, not because they played.
Not because,
Yes.
and because he already started from the right side, right centre back side, you keep him there as opposed to shifting this one from the left side to, you know.
To the, right.
And then, yeah, I mean, it's just tough. Let us know, guys. What do you think? What changes?
Would you like to see after the break? Are you happy? Let us know what you thought of the first half. Let's see.
Are you as nervous as we are?
It is. I'm nervous. What are they saying, bro?
I want to go to it. Look. But I think I need a
halftime chat.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Let's see what the guys are saying at halftime. I'm going to pass my phone around, guys. You guys can check also. If you see any comments you want to read out loud, let's just see what they're saying. Yo, Ryan's the red. I want to see 4 more from Mexico. Okay.
4 more from Mexico.
No, we don't want to see that.
Oh, guys.
We don't.
Okay, maybe let's ask them again nicely.
Yeah.
Please give us positive ones. we need some pickup, guys. Our 4.
You guys are supporting us, remember? And
guys.
we are supporting Bafana.
Oh.
We need to.
4.
We need a positive result. Imagine the first African team to play in the tournament so far.
Yes.
We want to start with the...
And it will motivate everyone, all the African teams, guys.
Let it all build. Start with a positive result. Minimum draw, if we can get a draw.
Yeah.
It will be a good result if we get a draw afterwards.
No. Okay, at least there's another one. At least there's someone who agrees with us on the comments.
Someone saying Sitole out.
Sitole out, okay.
Yeah.
A lot of
and then
mistakes. That's the thing.
See, look at that.
Stats.
Only 1 attempt on target. That's the 1 shot.
54 ball position.
See, ball recovery time.
South Africa 37 attempts on target. 2-1, not bad.
Some of the players.
See. The fact that Mexico
Someone
only had 2 attempts on target is like.
Should come on.
I don't know.
That's quite a big thing that we managed to get through those 45 minutes. Just the 1 goal.
It's also because they've been wasteful.
But exactly, that's what I'm saying. Thank goodness.
But from the comment, that's a shocker, by the way. Didn't you guys find it surprising that Apollos didn't start? Since what someone is saying, bring back Apollos.
Yeah.
I don't find it shocking, bro.
Someone is also like, if they stop making unnecessary mistakes, guys, it would be better. I totally agree with you, Team Okwena.
What is Team Okwena saying?
It says if they stop making unnecessary mistakes, because they really are unnecessary. They can do better.
I think they need to take a centre back off, and they need to take one of either Lau or Reyners off. Bring on some attacking pace down the wing like a Moremi. Maybe bring on some creativity. Maybe he comes on Apollos as well. He can take players on. And let's bring the Pirates attack on, you know? They know how to play together. Yeah, let's make some changes because at the moment there's no combinations.
Tighten it up at the back also. We're letting Ron do a lot of cross, you know. Just look.
I feel like they're stressing Zen here with the comments.
I'm so stressed because they really are stressing me out. Like, why do you guys want Mexico to beat us 5-0?
5! Oh, guys! Not even
Like our highlights are just Ronwen saving.
Yeah, he's the man of the match.
You know what, guys?
Absolutely.
Guys, can you please kindly allow me to go for a short prayer or something? When I come back, I'm telling you guys, when I come back, let me just halftime.
It is
But I mean, guys,
take a walk.
everyone has their own opinions, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a walk. When I come back,
you bring in the vibes. You bring in the equalizer.
We also need that. We need that.
To lift the energy.
Don't forget to wave your flags, guys. Come on.
Some of the Bafana players' batteries.
Bafana, what's Bafana? What song was that?
Or low.
Which one?
My battery.
No, the one we started.
Bafana.
Hey, Bafana. Come on, we'll be back. We'll be back, gents. We'll be back.
Maybe bring a ball on your way back.
A ball?
Yeah,
Wait, there's a box.
There's no ball in there.
Did you check
Guys,
already?
the match is live on 20. Is it 202?
203.
203. This match is
How's the
live
goal?
on 203 currently, so that's where you can catch it. Right here is just a watch along, unfortunately. But you get to
we can't show you the
we can't.
game, yes.
Yeah.
But you get to watch with us.
Yeah.
And hopefully
You get to watch
we
our nervous
celebrate
react.
together. Yeah, because after that first goal went in, all of us were just like, oh.
Hectic.
I also need to just walk around a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, no.
I need.
Let's say hi
My
to
batteries replaced.
Guys, the score right now, it's halftime. It's
So
1-0
it's halftime, guys.
to Mexico.
if
Yeah,
our-
we conceded a goal early,
brilliant
9
team
minutes in the game.
in the control
But the
room,
boys are
they're
looking a
adjusting
bit
with
more
the-
settled now.
Recharge,
In case you
please.
guys are wondering,
Yeah.
because I see you guys are asking a couple of questions. Brighton, do you guys want to summarize a bit of that first half for them?
Tough one. Tough one. It was a tough one, guys. But
guys?
the positive signs are there. I don't know if I'm crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing positive signs.
No, it's getting better.
Yeah, if we can get, you know, the energy, if we can get, you know,
the focus.
the focus,
Yes.
the concentration as well. And yeah, man, the formation, I think we need to change the formation. We've never, I don't remember Bafana playing in that formation.
Yeah.
So maybe let's revert to a 4-5-1.
What a time
And
for
you
risky
Bring on
business.
some wingers, bring on some...
Yeah. I mean, I think let's bring on some excitement. Let's bring on your Apolis. Let's bring on your Reles. Let's bring on your Moremis.
Absolutely.
Let's go for it. Over broke. Because I don't think Mexico, they're that tough,
I
guys.
think we messed up, bro, by playing the 5. Because like you're saying, we never played the formation before.
Yeah.
And now we said...
Someone says we really need Rele.
We want to defend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we want to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to see Rele on
We want to see
on field today.
Come on.
Yeah.
Time on the ball. So...
But they're also asking why we're playing with 5 defenders. I think from when we started the game, because of the jitters, because we're not playing at home, because we just, you know,
There's
we needed
also-
to...
Generally, Mexico play a very attacking game.
Yeah.
So that was obviously the plan. But now that you've played it for 45 minutes, you've seen what works, you've seen what doesn't.
Yeah, we assisted them as well. So at least we've done that, you know.
So we have good attacking there as well.
Well, we've assisted at that side of the field already. So they feel positive in the second half that they can score there.
What are
Good
they
save,
saying
man.
about the goalkeeper?
I don't know.
The Mexican goalkeeper is going to give us something. They need to say something about it.
Ronwen kept us in that game, eh?
The keeper of Mexico.
Needed to get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
You coming from me?
So lucky there as well.
I'll take that. I'll take that because he dropped that ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
That was
now
close.
this was so close.
So close.
What's the score? The score is 1-0, guys. South Africa is trailing, but we're coming back second half.
Where's Lodge?
Watch and see.
And
We
Lodge
giving
is
them
not part
hope?
of the squad.
Hey, guys. Lodge is not there.
Yeah. Come on.
Guys, the game is on.
Let's go,
The game is
Bafana.
on. Channel 203. It's just halftime right now.
Yeah.
The game, catch it live.
We're just
on your World of
stretching now. We're
Champions.
stretching for the second
Channel
half.
203 and also La Liga channel.
How we...
This side is just reaction, commentary vibes,
We're doing
social
yoga.
corner vibes. Or we're doing
So
yoga.
that we can take a deep breath in and send all the good vibes all the way to Mexico. That is what we need right now.
Stretching.
I think Brighton's on 202.
Yeah,
Right?
202. Okay, yeah. So the game is on channel 202 and the La Liga channel as well.
Yeah, this man.
Okay.
Quinones.
Defender Mbegezeli Mbogazi, number 14, is the only player with
So if you don't
his
want
head
to,
in the
I
game.
don't know if you know some people have their TV that has picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
So yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can watch the game and watch along.
No,
Yeah.
you can watch the game. Oh yeah, watch the
You
game.
can,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, you can watch the game and watch us. So yeah, guys, 204.
Yeah,
one side.
actually.
You're not even watching us. You're
one side.
watching with us.
Yes, yes, yes,
If you
yes.
don't want to have your phone,
Yeah, I was gonna
maybe you're talking to your mom there, or
do the thing
you can't
for-
watch us there. It's chill. Just do picture-in-picture.
Also,
I'll go to
Chat to us, we'll chat
Ghost.
to you back.
that.
So Ghost was asking, I think it's, show us the game
Yo,
more.
where's my empty
Brittany
bottle?
Mate, unfortunately, we cannot
I
do
wanna see
that.
now.
Also, Ghost, we cannot show you guys the game. So, like we said, just go to channel 202. And then also, if you want to watch us, watch along,
Yeah.
it's 204, right?
As a family.
But other than that, let's engage on our
We're the
socials.
family for this World Cup.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's engage.
When Bafana equalize, important.
Yes.
When we're
Yep.
gonna lose our minds.
Yeah. So be prepared.
And
That's what we're preparing for right now.
And then when we
That's
score
why
the
we're
winner,
stretching.
That's why we're
Yes.
stretching.
That's why we're stretching, so we can be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't want to hurt yourself.
Yep.
We don't want any injuries.
Very important.
knee slides are
Knee
important.
slides?
guys, can I just talk to our awesome team in control?
Yeah.
I don't know how it is half time. I don't know how your guys' battery pack's sounding. Mine is giving me some beeps. So if
You can. Yeah, I mean,
we need to
while-
substitute.
Yeah.
Substitute the batteries, guys.
Yeah. But I think obviously, while we do that, I don't know, maybe analysis on the game and what you'd want to see. Obviously, second half, we spoke about the excitement of the changes and whatnot. Second half is about to start.
I think, bro, it's pretty obvious. The 5 is not working for us.
Yeah.
It's inviting a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Even to the point where this is now the first time we're playing with this formation, and the boys, like we're saying, the couch coaches, we're sitting here and we're like, bro, you turn. You have half a second even to think.
Yeah.
You blast the ball out. So why are you not doing that? But also they're playing in a different role. You're playing in a. It's like driving a car now. You're used to driving right hand side. You're driving a left hand side.
Sure.
It'll take you a moment longer.
It takes you a moment longer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Fair?
I think they. Oh, guys, hey, our awesome audio. Oh, you can come inside. Come inside, guys. You can see him, guys. He's here. We're substituting the batteries now, guys. So.
I hear you, Castro. We also need a hug here. Hey, guys.
This is where we go
Don't
like
be
this.
personal,
Send the
guys.
hugs.
Hey, shit's tough. We are all suffering.
All of
yeah.
us.
Don't be personal, guys. It's tough, yeah. Hey, it's tough, guys. It's tough. But yeah, the boys are coming back.
There we go. Thursday, what you say about this, bruh?
Thursday's been quiet.
Thursday.
There's really a super chain.
Yeah, guys, we have to change this team, bro. We have to. We need,
I don't
we
think
need
he's gonna
whatever
make
gets
any
us
subs.
shots.
You don't think?
I don't think he's gonna. I think he should, but I don't think he will.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, what do you mean, bro?
We need some goals here, man.
I need to quickly go.
Michael Owen, guys. Goals win games.
Do you wanna?
The easiest analysis of football you'll ever hear. And if you break it down
Someone
further,
is asking, do you
shots
think that
get you the
can come
goals.
back
We
from
need
I do think so.
to change something.
Yeah.
I think after
It's
that
possible.
first half and seeing how wasteful Mexico can be, we have to take advantage of that, though. Because they can keep slipping up and whatever, but again, if we're not showing any attacking threat ourselves, then again, goals win games.
Because it's 1-0 at the moment, we can very quickly shift the momentum.
Yep.
We can get an equalizer.
And an early goal in the
Then
second half.
Everything can shift in favor of South Africa.
Yes.
More chances, we can control the game and push for that winner. So I think, we just can't make any mistakes now. Now the mistakes must be done. Hopefully they're all in the past in the first half.
They shook the nerves
The
off.
first 2 quarters, you know.
Okay, guys. So, apparently, on let me just get something here. I want. Hold on. I'm getting some word. Are you guys bringing the feed up for the people? All right. All right. So
We're doing a little something for you.
Something.
I'm being told that there's a crazy stat here. I just wanna confirm this for you guys. So there's a crazy stat on Twitter, guys. It says on the SuperSport football page, actually, 10 shots to 2.
It's so
10 shots to 2.
10 shots to 2.
Yo. And the on target?
Guys, what are we thinking there?
one
Manchester
chance.
derby. Huh? If you guys were the coach, if you Hugo Bruce now, what's going on, guys?
Attack!
If you Mexico and if you Bafana coach, what's up?
If I'm Bafana coach, I'm immediately putting on some wingers.
Okay.
I think making some players that are able to do well on one-on-ones, create some space in behind, because I don't know if we're going to score from crosses and whipping the ball in from set pieces. So if we can have wide players that are able to find space in behind the defense, where we can come in the edge of the box, you know, those 45 balls, and then finish. I think that's is this a real person or statue? How's that? Looks,
That's
could be
a statue.
person.
Yo.
Don't know. Maybe. You know when I sit in a squat down
I was actually going to say,
Chat, you guys agree?
Yeah.
It's going to be a boomerang.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ash, what are you doing? He's bringing on wingers. What are you doing?
Mexico.
Yeah.
If I'm the Mexican coach, I'm saying to my players, and now don't listen to this because we don't want it to use the inside information that we have here, but naturally you would tell them, look, first of all, to take advantage of us playing out from the back, put the pressure, look at the increased pressure.
No! Nice, boys. Close it. Nice, beautiful. Stay on him. Nice,
We are
gents.
lucky.
Beautiful.
So there we go. That's exactly what I think. Yo,
We're making
no
mistakes
ways,
again,
guys. I barely had time to even
that
breathe.
was wrong on that one.
Okay, but that's what I'm telling them.
Okay, we need they clearly is coming out the gate
That
hard.
wasn't even an option.
We're making the same mistakes again, guys.
No.
We're making the same mistakes again, guys.
That's it.
Okay, more from the chaps at full time. Stay with us. Until then, it's back to the very capable hands of Landon Donovan alongside Ian Dark.
Thank you very much indeed, Rebecca. Some very interesting half-time chat, and I think the guys got it right. Looking at the way that the match is just set up, how are you seeing it from here, Landon?
I'm curious now, I said it before the break, how South Africa approach this psychologically. Do they go after it, or are they, it's weird to say, I know, but are they content to stay 1-0 and maybe sneak a goal somewhere? And from Mexico's standpoint, it's less about, honestly, what the players want, Ian. Will this crowd allow them to just take their foot off the pedal? I don't think so.
We shall see. Mexico have only lost 1 of 11 World Cup games when they've led at half-time. That was back in 1978 against Tunisia. Nearly caught out there. Fidalgo here. He's got an opportunity if he gets it right. Lira wanted that, and he was in space if that had been pulled back to him. Oh, and then a howitzer from Gutierrez.
What are South Africa doing? You're a minute into the half. And boy, did they get lucky. Multiple chances here for Mexico. This one just taken a little too early from Gutierrez. I have no idea what Williams is doing there. After a phenomenal first half, he nearly ended the game there.
As the ref cam, you can see how fast the game is. It's good to just see the odd little cameo from that particular camera. And you get an idea of how quick the decision-making has to be at this exalted level of the game. It's Fidalgo again. He's a bit of a pass picker in midfield, and I think every team needs one of those.
God, that was a big chance, Ian, for Mexico to go 2-0 up, and probably should have done a little better.
Lira had done really well coming from his defensive midfield position. He was waiting in space, and the ball just wasn't pulled back to him. So that was a really big opportunity for Mexico to give themselves some clear water. Just to check on the teams. Going through there were no changes that we could see at half-time. What a sight that is for the players to be playing in an arena like the Azteca. It opened in 1966. with the game against Tottenham Hotspur. Quinones has done well again here. He's seen the goalkeeper off his line and tried his luck. That's how big his confidence is at the moment.
Oh, he is loving it right now. Danced through a few South African players. Ambitious, yes, but I can't blame him right now.
Every World Cup, you get a few breakout stars. Players nobody was talking about beforehand, but everybody's talking about a couple of weeks in, which is one of the many attractive propositions as Alvarado latches onto the ball here for Mexico. I think the problem for South Africa is they just look a little porous at the back. And they're making mistakes. They did for the goal. It nearly cost them again. Foster dispossessed. And they're looking for a moment of inspiration from somebody.
This game has opened up quite a bit to start the second half. I was not expecting to see that. Mexico might just put their foot on the ball a little bit here and calm down.
Don't forget the United States start their campaign tomorrow against Paraguay. We'll give you more details about that a little bit later on. But Alvarado and Gutierrez is broken in behind. Nevin, is that a red card? It might be, you know, it will be. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity, and South Africa's problems grow.
And the only question here is going to be if he was onside or not. On first glance, it was very tight. But it looks like Sithole is going to be shown the door.
It will be looked at, of course, by VAR. Maybe we can call Mark Clattenburg, our refereeing expert, in here. Mark, what do you think?
Yeah, of course, the VAR needs to check the offside initially, but it looks like it was onside. I think the defender actually played him on, and now the question is, was it inside or outside? The referee was in a good position. You can clearly see that the contact was outside. And once he gives it outside, it's not a genuine attempt to play the ball. And therefore, because it's outside, it would always be given as a red card for denying of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, look like that. I don't see that being reversed.
No.
Looking at that.
That was a rugby tackle.
Yaya Sithole, with a famous name. Remember Yaya Toure? But it looks like his World Cup debut is going to end in a red card here. It's just all being checked.
Now, Ian, on this free kick, if I'm Mexico, I'm hitting this hard goalkeeper's side. It's really hard at altitude to get it up and down over the wall quickly. It can be done, of course, but it's much more difficult than at sea level.
It's very close in, isn't it, to get that up and down. Jimenez right into the wall. Back to Gutierrez, and then Gallardo's effort is sliced into well, more than Z.
Double Z. Did I just say Z? I mean Z.
Yeah.
We say Z in America. Good job by South Africa, by the way. Keep their wall tight. Two blockers did their job. And now it gets really interesting. Mexico are going to have all of the possession the rest of the way. South Africa, I predict, will be holding on for dear life.
They got it back from Rosie anyway.
There you go. Converted you.
I've learned. School of Landon Donovan. Two countries separated by the same language. Gutierrez again is pretty bright, isn't he? Mudau got a good challenge in that time. the mountain just got a heck of a lot steeper for South Africa. We now have a corner as well. Alvarado. You made the point, Landon, and it's worth reinforcing with the mathematics in these groups. 12 groups, top 2 through, 8 best third places. You still could make it as long as you don't take a hammering in the first game. So maybe damage limitation might be part of South Africa's ploy from this point, but we shall see.
Well, certainly down a player now. They have to think about that, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hugo Broos makes some sort of substitution quickly here.
Yeah, might need to. That was the 3rd South African red card in their various World Cup campaigns.
This feels like a game now for Gilbert de Moura to come into. A great way to introduce the 17-year-old up a man. Not a lot of pressure, can go be creative and make plays, which they're going to need to do if South Africa sit in now.
A lot of talk about Gilberto Moura, and he was really good in the Gold Cup last summer, a breakout star. I think he's been carrying a little bit of injury, not much of one, so I'm told. He's a real talent. Not ready, really, to start this game, but he still might have a pretty big part to play in this World Cup. Kind of hope so.
Ian, a lot of times when you go up a player, up a man, a lot of coaches decide to just keep things as is. I was always of the opinion you need to make changes too, because the game is completely different now. Of course, South Africa will be thinking about that defensively, but from an attacking standpoint, Mexico should too. Go win this game.
And South Africa on the attack, which has been something of a rarity in the game so far. Is Modiba, who likes to raid forward from left back usually, but there have been few chances to do that against this Mexican side, who's been letting in very few goals of late. It should be said they do look a pretty well organised outfit, which is handy always. And there is Modiba. Again, the handling from Rangel did make you kind of wonder for a moment.
I'd like to hear from Peter Schmeichel on this. My goalkeeper Tim Howard used to say too, the ball's moving like that and at altitude, it gets there a lot faster, and it's challenging, and it certainly tested Rangel there.
Incidentally, scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. I think I know who the leading contender might be so far.
It's pretty obvious so far.
Yeah. Not that we shouldn't lead the viewers on.
Oh,
They can do what they like. So here is a change. Midfield player Mbata to come on. Away by Sebisi, brought into that defence today.
Yeah, again, that was predictable. And then, you know, again, if I'm Javier Aguirre, don't be too conservative here. Go try to get the second, third goals, end the game.
And because he missed out there, here's Jimenez. Jimenez was able to freshen up a good deal for this World Cup because he wasn't in the Fulham team that often on the run into the season. And of course the Mexican team have been together since about May the 6th, I understand. A very long camp indeed. None of their players were allowed to play in the playoffs at the end of the season. They were told if they did, they wouldn't be in the World Cup squad. So Mexico are taking this very seriously. as they should, of course.
Yeah, obviously it's difficult for the clubs, right? And they hate it, but you have to take a big picture view of this. This is a massive opportunity, as it is for the U.S. and Canada, to show really well on home soil.
Again, the referee hot on any pushing, shoving ahead of these set pieces. It's flicked on by Reyes, and well defended that time by Ocon. The fact of the matter is, so far though, Landon, South Africa have never seriously got into this contest. By the way, the white dashes you can see under the scoreline there are how many substitutes the two teams have left. Mexico, all 5. South Africa, 4. Just see it under the names. It's going to look quite hard. If we get in this World Cup for the first time, there will be a round of 32, so a treat of knockout football in the later stages to look forward to. You and I were looking at it earlier, Landon. If Mexico finish second in this group and USA are second in their group, they play each other.
Is that so?
Yeah. 2A v 2B. It's written there in the round of 32, but of course both teams are hoping to top their group. And Mexico made the right kind of start. Still looking for that second goal here. Quiñones with the deep ball. You can see what the idea was.
Yeah, you could see it developing too. Alvarado with a good late run. Again, patience will help Mexico, just pulling South Africa apart, and one just got away from Quiñones a little bit.
Talking of the USA, that game against Paraguay, which has been spoken about for so long now, that's live tomorrow on Fox, with coverage starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. on the West Coast Pacific Time. Think they'll win, Landon?
I do. I do think they'll win. I was at the final friendly against Germany on Saturday. Although they lost, I was encouraged, and I see what the crowd here has done for this Mexico team, and I expect the same tomorrow in LA for our U.S. team.
I'm looking forward to that game, and I think if the USA do win, that might spread a little bit of football fervour around the nation. You'd hope so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's what should happen. I remember when you scored that goal in 2010. After that, there were stories of people getting off work early in Wall Street to go down and watch the matches.
I apologize to their bosses.
It's too late, I think. Substitution here, the experienced playmaker Zwane is going to be introduced in place of Jaden Adams, who's, in all honesty, not really got into the amalgam. Zwane is an old campaigner, Mamelodi Sundown player, wearing his 56 cap here today. Won his race to be fit, and a player who can influence the game. So I think he's been brought on with the idea of getting them possession further forward and making something happen. See if he can. 36 now, though.
I have to be honest, Ian, I'm a bit disappointed with the way Mexico have approached this since the red card. It's a little too casual. They feel like the game's over, and it may be. But all it takes is one moment, and I'd like to see them go get the second and third goal. And you can hear a bit from the crowd, too. They're not happy about this.
It's never over at 1-0. To Cesar Montes, and then Eric Lira, who's gone through a lot of good work in that midfield. And Fidalgo. Only a 10th cap for Fidalgo today. Yeah, the whistle will go for the challenge on Rudal. Quinones pleads his innocence.
Just got his foot high there.
Yeah. High boot, yeah.
Light touch, but certainly a foul.
Nothing to make a big drama out of, really, and nobody is trying, in fairness. Luis Chavez is going to be introduced here by Mexico, scorer of a great goal against Saudi Arabia at the last World Cup. Forward by Montes, not very accurately though, picked up by Mokwena in the middle of the pitch. They live in hope, South Africa here, and that's the kind of cross that could cause the problem for them. Half-hearted penalty appeals. Usually the streets are pretty packed with traffic around Mexico City. I would say at the moment they are deserted. Everybody is hooked on this game, and that, I think, delightfully is one of the great things about the World Cup. In all 48 nations, they'll come to a standstill when their team are playing.
And I would say, and all those people watching are not happy right now. Now you're hearing boos from the crowd.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit restless. That can happen sometimes with
this is what I was
Mexican
saying.
crowds.
Yeah, just after halftime, I was saying, will the crowd allow them to take their foot off? And they won't. Nor should they. You never know what can happen, and goal differential matters in all ways. And being up a player at home for 45 minutes, it has to be better than this.
And just a feeling they're rather sitting on the lead at the moment. Sabisi. Sabisi lost the ball. That's happened a few times. Gutierrez played a clever little ball to Gallardo, who'd come back as the inverted fullback there from left back, turning up in the inside left channel. Modern coaches love that tactic. .65 gone. Mexico 1, South Africa 0. Two more changes. Luis Chavez, I mentioned to you. And also Gilberto Mora. This is what the crowd wanted to see. The 17-year-old who is the youngest player at this World Cup. Now can he come on and liven up Mexico a little more?
Yeah, and it's what I thought should happen and would happen. It's a perfect type of game for him.
Fidalgo's the player that's gone off, and Mora is out there now. He's a player who could give Mexico a little of the X factor they might need if they want to go deep in this World Cup. Here's Lira. I think it's going to be different. Good for Edson Alvarez to get back in the side. Lira seems to have taken over that role. Jimenez does what his Quinones again. Alvarado's crossing. And there's the goal he was looking for. It's Raul Jimenez, and it's 2-0. A World Cup goal at last.
Well, Ian, the crowd wanted a little inspiration. Starts with Raul Jimenez. Through that man, Quinones again. Jimenez follows his run into the box. Easy header for him. And you can see what it means to him. Tears all around. Could not be happier for him. 2-0 Mexico.
Soaked in tears, Raul Jimenez. This is the player whose life was in danger after he fractured his skull playing for Wolves against Arsenal a few years ago. He's come back from that. Here he is starting for the first time in the World Cup and scoring as well. And that leads to the hydration break, powered to you by Powerade.
How could you not love this game?
No goals. No.
Sure.
Okay, like.
Ron?
What now? Yeah. What happens now?
Where do we get the points, bro? I think right now it's all about, because it's very much important for everyone, South Africans and the team, to just lift yourselves up from this, because at the end of the day, it's first game.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out already first game and your spirits, they drop, and everyone.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Might lift the mood. Argentina also lost their first game.
Yeah. And they went on to win it in Qatar, right?
Saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm also
Sure.
But when Bafana finished third at AFCON, we lost
the first game to Mali, yeah.
So we could.
So we need the loss to drive us.
Well done, Bafana.
Well done, guys. This is exactly what we needed.
This is my game.
I told you. Everyone's writing us off. We needed a story.
Yeah.
So when we win it, like, they wrote us off. We got a red card.
The story
We lost
is
the
being
first
written.
game.
But also we should avoid conceding, because I'm worried about the goal difference as well.
That's the other thing.
Well, now they say he's doing damage limitation. So, I mean, rather take the negative.
I mean, guys, I even feel better if we just get one in, like.
That would be nice.
Pull one back.
Just to help the goal
from a
difference.
confidence perspective, you know.
Just one.
Do you think if we ask Nasty, they can start the game again?
Maybe.
You have to write a letter.
From scratch.
Yeah, start normal.
But bro, I'm looking at the group. Czechia is our best bet to get points here, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
South
I think they
Korea.
also haven't been in the World Cup for a while, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Bro.
I mean, with South Korea, like I'm saying, you got to fight for a point.
Yeah.
Those guys, I don't want to not give us a chance, but those guys, bro, they can beat us.
I think
they can
also,
hurt us more than Mexico.
I think also something that's going to be very important is how we line up.
Yeah, the five's got to go.
Again,
Five's got to go.
With that being said, then, what do you do? Do you change the lineup?
I think we have to play like 4 at the back instead of 5.
Yeah.
That's less defensive. I mean, we also need to trust in our, game plan.
South Africa down to 10 players after the red card for Yaya Sitole. Mexico haven't lost an opening game, or one of their opening games anyway, in the tournament since 1994, and they were beaten by Norway. Incidentally, I got my Group B's and Group D's messed up a little earlier. USA and Mexico will have to wait.
Okay, that's fine. I was excited.
I think it's called like a false promo, isn't it?
You're giving false hope.
Yeah, getting ahead of the game. It's a great ball. Out of defense, Quinones again, and gaps starting to appear here. Jimenez, but the flag's gone up here. A bit belatedly. Of course, that's another thing at this World Cup. They've got a wristband on of the referee's assistants, and it will vibrate. There's the offside if a player's even 10 centimeters offside. So that will stop the delayed flags in theory. Must be happy, mustn't he? Javier Aguirre, 67 years of age now. Said a lot of good things at his press conference yesterday about And these players having a chance to really write themselves into football folklore. Jimenez has got another opportunity, taken out, no penalty, says the referee. He was right on the scene, to be fair, and made an instant decision. Jimenez stays down.
Well, this is a tough one. Jimenez does a good job to keep himself onside, and yeah, I don't think you can give a penalty for this. Certainly a lot of contact from Sabisi. He goes with his shoulder, and that's going to be legal. Doesn't feel good, though.
Let's call him Mark Klamberg. What did you think, Mark?
Yeah, it looks like the defender's going to go in with his shoulder, and I think the attacker then turns his body to make it look like it's shoulder to body. But I think it was two players committed to the ball, and the VAR was correct not to recommend any other decision other than the referee's decision to play on.
Thank you, Mark. Stays 2-0, no penalty awarded. With a yellow card awarded for Sabisi this time. He's much involved in the action.
They figured he got away with the last one a little bit. At least earn your yellow card if you're going to do it. And the frustration starting to show now for South Africa. They need to be careful and set it over and over, but cannot let this get away from you.
I think it was the high elbow that the referee didn't like there. In South Africa, that is to go to 3-0. That's what happened to them up against France in 1998. That was the year, of course, France went on to lift the crown. Well, one of the years they did anyway. And then like this time as well, we've got a very, very frightening attacking lineup. Led, of course, by Kylian Mbappe. Gallardo. Mexico can rub salt in the wounds here. Pushing the ball around with some confidence. Quiñones. Jimenez. Quiñones. Broken up by Ocon. Again, they give the ball away. South Africa. What a challenge by Mbokazi that was. You need a lot more of it. Free kick to South Africa. Later tonight in this group on Fox Sport 1, South Korea and Czechia facing off in Guadalajara. Coverage starting at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. Two more changes coming up for South Africa. The winger Oswin Apolis is one of those to be introduced, and Evidence Magopa, who did score in the AFCON Championships too late against Cameroon. And then comes Edson Alvarez, the captain, to win his 100th cap. The fans know about this, I think, as well. Give him a big round of applause. Lira, like-for-like switch, and Jimenez makes way to Reyners off and Modiba off to make way for those two South African substitutes. You can see the white lines underneath the scoreline denoting how many substitutes are left for the coaches, and it's a dwindling amount now, of course. But this is the perfect start for Mexico in their, well, sacred home of the Azteca. They've only ever lost 2 competitive games here. And you know how tough it is to play here, Landon.
Ian, when they're playing well in the altitude and you're chasing the ball and the crowd's behind, it just feels like a battle you can't win. And you've seen that from South Africa today. They had some moments of optimism, but in the end, the quality came through from Mexico. And now the question is, how bad will it get for South Africa, and how good will it get for Mexico?
Yeah, with a win here, they'll feel they already have 1 foot in the knockout rounds. Here come Mexico looking to launch their next attack. Vasquez played it inside. Chavez spreads it wide. And the lively Alvarado. I think there's going to be quite a celebratory atmosphere, to put it mildly, around Mexico City today. This game kicking off at 1 p.m. local time, so there's plenty of time to celebrate. Quiñones gets a big round of applause for his goal-scoring display today. Hit the post as well. And Alexis Vega, who must have thought he was on course to be the starter on that left-hand side, comes on to replace him.
Well, it's very clear now who's going to start, and Quiñones has been the best player on the field today. And as you said earlier, Ian, Mexico continue like this, and he continues like this, he could be one of the breakout stars of this tournament.
Here's Mokoena. Great high press has gone on from South Africa, giving the ball away again, but this time the referee pulls it back. It's good work by Mora, who's a bit disappointed that the referee blew his whistle there.
That's a really poor call.
Yeah.
Mora did nothing wrong.
There's that press again. They know now that these South African players are not that good playing out from the back. It's been costly for them here. Pep Guardiola started all of that, didn't he? Teams playing out from the back, so many around the world try to copy it. Not every team's got the players to pull it off.
Well, that's the problem, Ian, is very few can do it at that level. And South Africa put themselves in a hole early, and nearly at the beginning of the second half made the hole even deeper.
Here's Apolis cutting onto his right foot, got a decent shot away, makes an immediate impact. A lot of people thought he might make the starting lineup. He didn't.
Oh, and there are 2 problems here. Alvarado down. And I think it might be Vega also, who stretched to block that. And there you see Alvarado getting run into by Zwane. I think the bigger issue right now is Vega, who just came on the field. Let's hope he's okay.
Never want to see players injured at a World Cup. It's such a pinnacle of a player's career, and it's heartbreaking for those players who miss out with an injury in training just before the championships, which unfortunately does happen.
And apologies, that wasn't Vega, that might have been Reyes. Either way, let's hope both are okay.
There's Armando Gonzalez. Plays for Chivas. Prolific in Liga MX. Last 10 minutes here. And the referee coming across to just check on something here.
I think, it was the play here against Reyes, and that's why he was down. Or not Reyes, sorry, Alvarado. Oh, and a little bit of the left hand there to the face. This could get worse for South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, there, off the ball from Zwane, I think it is.
Yeah, I think he might get set off here.
Let's bring in Mark Clattenburg on this.
Yeah, what the referee has to look at is the act violent and malicious. And what you do see is the fist is clenched as he goes past his opponent, and then he makes a secondary movement with his arm towards his opponent's face. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a violent act and a red card to be issued.
The consultation's taken place, and we're going to get the referee's decision straight away. This could get a lot worse for South Africa.
Attacker number 11, commissaire for play, is arms directed in the face of the defender. Decision, direct free kick, red card.
It is another red card. South Africa reduced to 9 players. A nightmare day for them at the Azteca. Well, you heard Mark Clattenburg's interpretation of what he saw there. And Zwane, the veteran playmaker, has to go. Agree with that, Landon?
I do. You could see the intent as he swam by Alvarado. Just gives him that last slap really in the face, and you just can't get away with that anymore, Ian. There's cameras everywhere, VAR, and have to be smarter than that.
And then there were 9. Tonight, the premiere of World Cup 2026 After Hours with James Corden on Fox at midnight local. Vega. Sabisi's challenge. Nothing wrong with that. Looked like Vega was kind of looking for it, really, to be honest with you. Closing stages here of the opening game. There are always talking points, and the 2 red cards will be 2 of the biggest here. Not much doubt about the first one. The second one, probably a little bit more arguable, but I'm with Landon. He's given the referee a decision to make with that.
And this has all been self-inflicted by South Africa. The first goal given away, the 2 red cards. Falling asleep on the first red card and having to drag down a player. They're going to have to regroup quickly because they're in a big hole now, and they absolutely need something now out of the second match.
Second game for them is against Czechia in Atlanta, coming up on the 18th. Mexico plays South Korea in Guadalajara next. Good break between the fixtures for the players to refresh, refocus. And Mexico's mood will only brighten and make it 9 games unbeaten now in all competitions. But forget the friendlies, this is the one that matters. Vasquez, bit of an armchair ride back there for those defenders today. Moura, Luis Chavez, now Alexis Vega. Gallardo to lay it inside. Moura found a bit of space. They want him to get a goal. The 17-year-old, you can sense it every time he gets the ball. Already a big favourite of the Mexican fans. Mbata's ball was inaccurate. I mean, there's no way of wrapping this up. South Africa have been poor today, Landon.
Yeah, they have, and it's resemblant of their form coming into the game. You see here, yeah, you can see the left arm there, Zwane. It's been reminiscent of their form coming into the tournament. And they've had some moments where they could have taken advantage of the Mexican defense. And yeah, as you said, they've just been too poor.
And the ruthless fact of the matter is that the other teams in this group will see South Africa now as a chance to pot 3 points. And of course, those two players who've got the red card will be suspended for the next game. This doesn't help. And Mexico can just play keep ball really here now. Wide by Reyes. He's okay now after that little incident. Armando Gonzalez stayed down. Hoped he'd get a free kick. It's gone the other way. Even before the game, and I might be reading too much into this, I was watching South Africa warm up and they looked a bit flat during that as well. Not like a team about to play an exciting game at the World Cup. And I think that has been reflected in the performance here.
Yeah, I said early on in the game, their body language was poor as well. Just the ball would turn over, a bad pass, and players were quite disappointed, throwing their arms up, and they don't look like a good collective team right now.
It's Alvarez. Wins the header. He's the captain of the team, even though he was left out of the 11. There's no sentiment when it comes to selection. The coach picks the 11 players he thinks can do the job, and you'd have to say he got that right. By the way, Raul Jimenez with his goal moved equal in the all-time Mexican scoring list with Jared Borghetti, who scored at the World Cup himself. Level on 46 goals, and of course Chicharito, who's with us today, good to see him, still leads the way.
He'll be a happy guy today, Ian.
52 for him. So popular around here, he needs a disguise, I think. Luis Chavez. A very relaxed Mexico. Likewise, their huge support here in this, well, it's been a sea of green, the Azteca. Correction, the whole city's been a sea of green. Gonzalez lays it back. Against 9 men here, they can just keep passing the football. Always somebody free. Piece of cake. Vega might want to get in on the scoring act. A World Cup goal is a World Cup goal after all. Mudau here needs a bit of support. Taken out of it by Montez, and that's got to be a card. What are they protesting about, the Mexican players? There's absolutely no case at all.
Although I did see the referee go to his back pocket initially. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. That's what they were protesting.
Cesar Montez, red card. Let's bring Mark in again on that. What did you see there, Mark?
Wait, first of all, what it has to be is it has to be a goal-scoring opportunity. And what 3 elements that the referee is looking at is the position of the ball. Does the attacker have control over the ball? Yes, he does. Is the ball going towards the goal? There could be a slight doubt because it does change slightly direction. But when you look at the replay again, that attacker can easily get onto the ball and be one-on-one with the goalkeeper. and there's no covering defender, so I can understand why the referees give that. It'll split opinions because the ball does slightly change direction, but I believe that this attacker could easily have got on to the end of that ball and have a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So I believe the referee was right to issue the red card.
You think it was a clear scoring opportunity, Mark?
Yeah, but they took out the clear and obvious in the laws of the game some years ago, Ian. And what the referee has to do is look at three elements. Does the attacker have control over the ball? Is there any covering defenders? And the way the angle of the ball changes direction. But the angle of the ball doesn't change that much towards the goal line. That attacker can still easily get onto the ball and have a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper.
Thank you, Mark. So that's a third red card on the opening day of the World Cup.
I gotta say, I have a good friend, Tim Howard, who's part of the goalkeepers union, always protects them. That feels a bit protective of this referee. That's a harsh red card. I can't see that being a red card.
Mark did say opinions would differ. He's right. It is a debate, that one. But
well, look, he knows
it better than us.
He knows the exact
He's
rules.
the guy that's ref at the top level. So.
I'm just saying, I've played a lot of games, and I've never seen that given as a red card.
I'm not arguing with Mark Plattenberg about refereeing. He knows what he's doing. And Bukazi made a real mess of that, South Africa. And that very definitely wasn't a scoring opportunity because they missed up the free kick. Well, who'd have thought it? And is that an indication that the referees are certainly not going to be shy and probably fairly hard line in their approach to things at this World Cup? We'll see.
Well, this referee, the Brazilian referee, is known for being pretty strict. And so you got to know that coming into the game as well. But again, I just feel that's harsh. That did not look like a red card to me.
Here's Matt Gopa for South Africa. Apolis. And then Mokoena. After everything that's happened, South Africa might almost take 2-0 and hope they can repair the damage somewhere else. Playing with 9 players. Mexico have clearly, I think, settled for this scoreline. Looks like that anyway, unless they're gifted another one in, what is it, 7 minutes added time.
Yeah, there might be a bit more now, too.
The first opening match ever at the World Cup with 3 red cards. I'm unsurprised to learn that. And Sabisi, who probably had his heart in his mouth after that challenge in the penalty area earlier on, but I think the ref got that right in waving away the penalty appeal. So that's Montes out of the next game for Mexico. That might give a chance for Alvarez to come into the starting lineup, maybe as a centre-back.
Yeah.
I do that occasionally. Clock ticks around 96th minute. We're nearly done here. The World Cup is up and underway. Make no mistake, there will be shocks along the way. There always are. Hey, there were shocks in the qualifying tournament. Italy aren't here again. Vega can chase this down. He's got Gonzalez waiting in the middle for a cross. It wasn't the highest quality cross. And here's Apolis for South Africa. The game very stretched now. Mudau thought he was taken out. Referee let that go. He's still down. And in pain. It's a long way back from where South Africa are right now in this World Cup.
Well, I guess we'll find out, Ian, right? We were discussing this earlier. Can 3 points get you through as a third-place team, potentially? Certainly 4 you think would do it, but you never know.
The referee's blown for time. A game of 3 red cards, but crucially 2 goals for Mexico to get them off to a winning start. The first time they've ever won a World Cup opener. Quinones and then Jimenez. 3 points Mexico, none, and a heap of trouble for South Africa. Let's get it back to Rebecca Lowe.
And you guys were also amazing on the social corner. I mean, football is a game of...
That stood out in this game.
Where do you guys
there
think
was some enjoyable moments, like the opening.
There were moments.
Yeah.
Seeing like, you know, just the opening ceremony.
We suffered together.
Oh my God.
I think that's the nicest thing. Is
Collective suffering.
We suffered together, guys. All of us.
Teamwork?
We were here.
Yeah.
No DNA, just RSA.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, whatever the
We're gonna come back, man.
We're the good
We still won on red cards. It's a victory.
Yeah.
So that's
Come on, Bafana.
We'll take it.
So what?
We're still in it.
We still raised the flag.
Like, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
No matter what.
Like, my takeaway, it might sound delusional,
Okay.
right? But what I did really enjoy, and let me tell you this, as a crash out on FC, on PlayStation, all my crash outs out there, you all know, if we're losing hectically, we say more red cards, more red cards, more red cards.
Yeah.
So I think for me, what I like here, okay, it wasn't on that level of crashing out, but we got red cards, but the guys showed fight. It was stupid, but fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, what?
And I did like seeing Mbogazi get a bit frustrated.
Getting in there.
You can tell.
Getting in there.
We
can't lose him. He's like you just said, with his players.
It shows a little bit of fight because he did control himself.
Yeah.
The clubs, guys.
But
What fight?
But he was not happy.
Sorry. No, Lee was saying what fight? Lee, you didn't see. They said. First red card.
Of course, Runzi would laugh at it.
But also with the other clubs, guys.